Hello, everyone. My name is Mama Bunny, and I'm so glad to see you back here at the burrow. And to all of our new friends, hello. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you all had a good day. And now that you're here, my day's gotten even better. Well, then, tonight, I picked out yet another bunny story for us that I hope you all will love. But first, we can't have a story unless we're all comfy cozy. So, make sure you're wearing something comfy and make sure to grab your favorite stuffy. I'm sure they're going to want to hear the story too, don't you? Well then, shall I get started? Tonight's story is called Little Bunny's Sleepless Night. Little Bunny had no brothers or sisters. He had his very own room with his very own bed. But sometimes he got lonely, so lonely that he couldn't fall asleep. One night he thought, what I need is the company of a good friend. So he hopped next door to his good friend Squirrel. May I sleep here tonight? Of course, said Squirrel as he welcomed him in. Tucked all snug in bed next to Squirrel, little Bunny thought how lucky he was not to be alone. Good night, Squirrel, said little Bunny. Good night, little Bunny, answered his friend. Falling asleep was easy, but staying asleep was not. Little Bunny was soon awakened by crunch, crunch, crunch. What's that noise? He asked as he sat up in bed. It's just me, cracking acorns, said Squirrel. I always have a little snack in the middle of the night. Well, thanks for having me, but I can't sleep with all that noise. So little Bunny left and hopped some more until he reached his good friend Skunk. May I sleep here tonight? Yes, yes, 100 times yes, shouted Skunk. No one has ever asked to sleep over before. Afraid little Bunny might change his mind, Skunk quickly pulled him inside. This is fun, Skunk said as they got into their beds. Shortly after, they fell asleep. But not for long. Little Bunny was soon awakened by a terrible smell. What smells? He asked as he jumped up. I'm afraid I do, said Skunk. I forgot someone else was in my room. I got scared and sprayed. Well, thanks for having me, but I can't sleep with that smell. So little Bunny left and hopped some more until he reached his good friend Porcupine. May I sleep here tonight? Certainly, said Porcupine. You take my bed, and I'll sleep on the floor. Yippee! Shouted little Bunny as he climbed into Porcupine's bed and bounced around with excitement. Ouch! He screamed. What do you have in here? It's just my quills, said Porcupine. I lose some every now and then. Well, thanks for having me, but I can't sleep with those prickles. So little Bunny left and hopped some more until he reached his good friend, Bear. May I sleep here tonight? Why, sure. Make yourself at home, said Bear. By now, little Bunny was so tired, he just curled up on the floor and went right to sleep. But very soon after, little Bunny was wakened by a loud, rumbling noise. Oh no, it's thundering, he thought. But it wasn't thundering at all. His friend Bear was snoring. "Well, I can't sleep with that snoring," said Little Bunny. So he left and hopped some more until he reached his good friend Owl. "May I sleep here tonight?" "Why, yes, if you want to," said Owl. "Just follow me." An exhausted little bunny went right to sleep, but soon he was wakened by a bright light shining in his eyes. "Put the light out," he shouted. "I can't," said Owl. "I stay up reading every night. That's how I got to be so wise." "Well, since you're so wise, could you please tell me how I'm ever going to get some sleep?" "That's easy," said Owl. "Just go back home, where you belong." Little Bunny took his wise friend's advice. Too tired to hop, he dragged himself home. His bed never looked so good to him before. He jumped right in. "How wonderful!" he said to himself as he snuggled down. "No crunching noise, no terrible smell, no prickly quills, no snoring, and no bright lights. Just me, by myself, and peace and quiet. Now I can fall asleep." And that's just what Little Bunny did. Oh, there's nothing better than falling asleep in your own bed, with your favorite stuffies and your soft blankets. Oh, and comfy pillows and a nice story. Oh, I think I'm getting tired just thinking about it. And if Mama Bunny's tired, I can only imagine how sleepy you must be. Well then, little ones, shall we be like Little Bunny and go to bed? I think that's a great idea. Well then, remember to get all nice and comfy underneath your blanket. Hold your favorite stuffy tight, 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 so they know they are loved. Oh, and dream some wonderful dreams. And while you're dreaming some wonderful dreams, I'll find us a story for next time. After I sleep as well. Well then, always remember, Mama Bunny loves you very, very much. Good night.